Hello dear learners, a very warm welcome to the new week of academic writing. And in this week, we will be discussing about thesis writing and what are different segments of thesis writing. And in this module, we will discuss about how to write synopsis for your research. And after completing this module, you will come to know about synopsis and what are different parts of it and what are important things to be kept in mind while writing your synopsis. So we will be moving with the lesson plan covering the introduction of synopsis and how to write different parts like introduction, literature review, and aims and objective, rationale of your study, as well as methodology, the timeline of your work, as well as the references of it. So dear learners, synopsis is a brief representation of your research plan for approval by the authorities like research degree committee, and overall you can say it is a brief representation of your entire research which you are going to perform for the entire duration of your research, and it is presented in the very brief and concise manner. The length of your synopsis may vary depending on the guidelines provided by the institutions as per the instructions of your supervisor, as well as per the trend which is in your university. So let us see how to write the synopsis of your research. And first let me tell you what are important parts. Title, you have to choose a title, then you have to write introduction, literature review, then aims and objective and rationale and methodology, time frame and references. So all these things you are going to cover. Now moving to first the title of your synopsis. How you are going to design the title. Choosing a research topic or title is perhaps the most difficult part of writing a synopsis, because the title tells the full story. The title reflects the essence of your complete research. And one thing, the title of the synopsis should be exactly same as the title of your thesis. So you should take care of it that the title which you are going to write for your synopsis is the final title of your thesis. So the title of your synopsis should be catchy, it should not be too lengthy, it should broadly cover the topic, it should easily create interest, should be clear, precise, and it should easily justify the time limit. Now let us take one example. Look at the title, which is casually written, Study of Antidiabetic Plant of Different Species of Garhwal Himalaya. So we can also write it in a better way, like a comparative study of different species of antidiabetic plants of Garhwal Himalaya. So what is the difference? The difference is in the second title we have written it more precisely, and one can easily understand that what you are going to do for the entire duration of your research. Let us take one more example. A casually written title, Study of Women Health in the region of Garhwal Himalaya. We can also write it in a better way, like Study of Overall Health of Women of Different Age Group in the region of Garhwal Himalaya. So this is how you are going to write, or you are going to decide that how you are going to write your title. Now moving to the introduction part of your synopsis. So how you have to write introduction? Your introduction should be brief. You should cover little background of your introduction, and you have to explain that what work already exists in the research area and what are its limitations and what are its deficiencies. And the writing introduction for your synopsis, it may be different in life sciences and sciences as well as for arts and humanities. So in sciences, you can justify the addition, you can easily justify the addition of your graph or a figure for better understanding, and in case of arts and humanities, you can relate it to the established theory. So by the end of introduction, you should state that how your research is different from the existing one. Now, what are the things to be kept in mind? Introduction should be started reflecting background. It should justify the need of research. You have to mention statement of problem and how your research is different from existing one that we have already mentioned, and references should be cited. The introduction should not be restricted to the word limit, unlike the abstract, but it should be as concise as possible. Now have a look on the few things which you should never do. You should never write about yourself and your supervisor or your co-supervisor. Don't expose the whole idea and about your expertise in introduction itself, and don't forget to relate your work with the basic literature. So all these things you have to keep in mind that you should never do these things. So now moving to literature review. So dear learners, how you are going to write literature review for your synopsis? The very first thing, what you have to do is you have to select 10, 15 or maximum up to 20 references of research paper. You can also select 2-3 papers of review paper related to your area, and you have to compile those research paper to conclude that how these papers are going to support your research. So how we have to write and what we have to do. You have selected 10 to 15 papers, and now you can write literature review in two ways. First, you can write it in a paragraph form, and the second way of writing literature is you can write it in a running text. So how you are going to write for paragraph? You have to write the author name. You can start by writing with the author name, mentioning the year of publication, and then you have to describe in brief the introduction and the actual research which is performed, and you have to conclude or you have to report what authors have done. This is the way of writing literature in a paragraph form. Now, how you can write it in a running text? In that, you can classify your literature based on the methods adopted, based on raw material, and based on any other strategy that depends on what is your subject area. So in running text, you can write in the running form, describing one research paper with another and correlating them based on their category. So that way you can write literature in the running text. We will be discussing in detail about literature review in the next module of thesis writing.